good afternoon, gentlemen.
Hello.
How are we? How are we?
Very happy. Very happy.
Cheers, gents.
Very happy.
Cheers all.
Now the third instalment of the ABFC, and we have to welcome back the lads. So first of all, welcome back Mitch.
Yep. Hello everybody.
Welcome back fresh from his rant last week. We've got Fieldsy.
He's a bit happier today.
Welcome back to Martin, also very happy of the weekend result.
Yes, the boys.
And we're going to welcome a brand new character to the
Was it from the start?
No.
Oh, having a brand new, but I was here from the first one. Yeah, okay.
He was here for our very, very first tech rehearsal, but he's actually here for the first official time.
Oh, I see. So what, he gets glory over me already?
Yeah.
Fucking joke. Oh, yeah.
So Brett, not like we need to know, but just tell us a little bit about who you are and what your team support.
Well, I don't need to explain it really, do I?
No,
but
really.
I'm Brett, builder, local, loving it, Arsenal, top of the league. That's all you need to know.
Fantastic, and I'm
Thank
sure
you.
we'll dive deep into that one at some point. But all right, okay. So
if you haven't recognised him, though, he's a starring role in Lord of the Rings.
You should know because it was your ring.
Oh, welcome to the show. Right, let's talk ball, not that one.
Yeah.
Wrong type of ball. All right, Mitch.
We've got to look at sacking season at the moment.
It is second season, all right. So someone's got sacked today.
Yeah. So Vitor Pereira has been removed of his duties from Wolves.
I did not know
He
that.
had to go really.
Yeah.
Even though they did give him a new contract. What did you say?
46 days ago.
46 days ago.
He's
That's-
rubbing his hands.
Yeah, oh man,
Thank you very
he's
much.
loving it.
That's
what,
an
what
absolute mess.
ridiculous,
Yeah.
ridiculous thing to do.
I don't really know what anyone can really do there though, because they are shit.
They are
I
shit.
think they even said
Sam Allardyce, isn't
They
it?
are.
Surely.
Yeah, but other than Strand Larson, who they got?
Yeah. Well, after selling, you're right. After Strand Larson, who they got, and then
They got João Gomez and in midfield. He's all right.
Yeah.
Can be on his day.
But-
Who's the other guy? Andre.
The problem is they are scoring. They just can't defend. If you look at actually what they're scoring at the minute, Wolves are scoring in the games.
they are.
They just can't defend.
Well, apart from
and I
obviously
do think they're a bit
Arsenal.
hard to. I don't think that was a red card, my personal opinion,
Right.
and it was early in the game. So when you're fighting against it, you're down to 10 men that early. Okay, you are gonna lose. But I don't think personally that was a red card. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
It
But
was
they-
it looked a
yeah.
bit soft. Didn't
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
soft. You can see what game I was soft.
yeah. So
But when you're down at the bottom, you get no luck.
Just
no
All
luck.
luck goes to you.
Yeah.
I think this has also gone on for a few years, hasn't it? Because when you look at if you look at the players that Wolves have bought for cheap and moved on for big money, and not reinvested that money. Jota, going back to Jota and what's the geezer at Fulham now?
Jimenez?
There's been good players that have gone for big money, and they've not reinvested nothing.
No.
Are they trying to be
No,
on a similar kind of transfer strategy to Brighton? Kind of sell high but buy.
But failing.
But Brighton still managed to keep the
There's
score.
not many people that can do what that Tony Bloom's done, to be fair.
No.
So try and recreate it. In the end, it will come back and bite you in the arse, which I think is exactly what.
Well, I think a few years ago it was Southampton who were the first ones.
Yeah, that's right. With Liverpool and they had Lallana.
Yeah,
and
Southampton
Mane
are
and
absolutely
Ricky
awful.
Lamb.
Bow.
Even in the
Yeah,
Championship,
Bow
aren't
come
they?
from
Bale come through,
Southampton,
Theo
yeah.
Walcott,
Yeah.
all through that.
Even Southampton are awful now in the Championship, aren't they?
Yeah.
It looks like
I think-
they're dire.
I think that if you have a good structure of getting players in and you're going to get good money for them guys, you have to reinvest at the level of where you're at.
Mhm.
I don't think Wolves have done that, and obviously subsequently other teams don't as well. Brighton is a bit of an anomaly. It was just over £1 billion something. Chelsea alone
Yeah, that's.
have paid Brighton.
Yeah,
I mean, is it that much? It's a big
If
number.
you have a look at it, I think it's not far off £1 billion.
But haven't Chelsea paid like every team that with all the players they've got?
Yeah, and then they let a player go and buy him back for 100 million. You know.
Chelsea get it back off Arsenal.
But I think when you put Brighton in that equation, at least they actually do it properly because when they sell a player, they've already got someone out in their
Lined up.
reserves,
Brighton
and
are
they're
a
just ready
well-run
to
club.
put them in.
Yeah, they
They're a
are. Yeah.
well-run club.
painful to say.
Do the homework.
Yeah, you had that. The old seagulls.
They're just helmet. I can't even watch them sometimes. I was like fucking Van Hecker. He just looks like the biggest Brighton player ever. He's just a helmet. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why.
Are you speaking from the Palace rivalry?
Yeah,
Of course,
100%,
yeah.
100%.
Speaking from the heart, aren't you?
What, more than
Not by
Lewis
the fact.
Dunks?
He's just a bell end as well.
No, that
Can
was
you-
good.
So people.
Was.
So people that might not be overly familiar, obviously, with football rivalries, generally speaking, is geological. What's the rivalry with Palace and Brighton?
Pretty much like, what was it, 80s, I think it was. Went down there and I think they just kicked the shit out of us.
That was it.
And they got the
And
opposite birds
and
as
it
well.
was,
Okay.
I'm trying to think who the managers were.
Was there a player that was?
There was a manager.
Okay.
Fucking hell, what's
Because
his
it's a
name?
big rivalry now, isn't it? It's Palace and Brighton.
It's their
Yeah, it's
main
their
rivalry.
main
Yeah,
rivalry.
it's your strange
It's
one.
your Millwall or your
Yeah.
Tottenham or your
Yeah, but,
Arsenal.
but then you say something about Man U and Liverpool.
Yeah,
them
but
two hate each other more than what they do Man City and Everton.
Yeah, that's true.
I
And
mean-
they do, you know.
I think it could be another topic for football rivalries and that, because I believe that was all about the Manchester Canal. So a lot of football rivalries actually have nothing to do with football. But I think that your rivalry with Brighton
Yeah, that's just,
does
that is,
come down to
yeah,
football.
that is football.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so Brighton, good club.
Yeah. They are, to be fair, they are. They are good.
Hey,
Palace
fans right
now.
Yeah.
Fair play. Fair
But
play.
Brighton have not been like the Brighton that we know since Deserving left. You know, up until then, Deserving got them up, he took them up to the next level.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Plateaued a little bit on the Hurstler.
They're like hot, very hot and cold.
Yeah, they've stayed in the league.
Now,
They've stayed in the league, which has done them the biggest favour, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it's like what Palace did. They've managed, what's it, 10, 11 years now? You stayed in the league?
14,
Oh, 14
yeah, I
now.
think.
Is it? Yeah.
I say
So
deserving.
that's always that big kids. If you can get past that 2 to 3 seasons in that Premier League, you can get near enough established and you can sit in there roughly, comfortably, can't you? Like Brentford did it, Palace did, Brighton have, you know, doing that now themselves. You know, that's where Norwich obviously have never done it because it's one league and they've come straight back down again. But if you can skip that 2 to 3 seasons and then you get the money behind you and you get a few players' interest, all Premier League, and that's always just been that enough, isn't it? And I think with Brighton, like you say, I've managed to keep that sort of value of a club, haven't they?
Yeah.
Staying in the league is quite important, isn't it?
Of course it is. Yeah.
It's
Do you reckon
huge.
you stand a chance?
Do you know what, right? It's not my first rodeo. I remember, as we've said before, as a supporter, I remember us going up and down, up and down, up and down. Today was huge. So hard. My heart says, of course we're going to be a fucking Premier League. Of
You'll
course
stay
we
up.
are.
You'll stay up.
It's-
I think you will stay up. My personal opinion. Especially how you
I
played
think we
today.
will.
Because
I
you
think
still
we
got it
will.
there. The way you played today, yeah, you know.
That was a big result for you.
Very big result.
Oh my God,
Huge
it's
result.
so big.
Yeah.
I think on the previous podcast that we've done, I said 4 points in the next 2 games.
You didn't say much last episode though.
What? Me?
Who have you got next?
I had a little bit of a
Who
rant.
is your next?
Burnley.
Yeah,
So
see,
I-
I'd see you getting 3 points for that.
So to be
Yeah.
fair, I said we need 4 points in the next 2 games to stand a chance. 3 points against Newcastle today was so big.
3 points on your birthday.
Well, not quite, but close. Oh, look at this.
That's what
Hang on.
54.
54. Fucking hell, man. Let's just swing that around right there. Thank you very much, gentlemen. 45 years of fucking hurt, that cunt. Right.
Oh yeah, because you never saw the World Cup, did you? That's 66.
Hang on, let me blow them out.
Happy birthday, Phil.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you very much. Oh, gonna win the fucking league now, aren't we?
Got the hope in hell, mate. Got the cannon.
Oh dear. Going back to the football chat today, my prediction actually was 4-1 Newcastle because on the back of the Brentford game and the Leeds game, we were so bad. I couldn't see us getting nothing from Newcastle. Today was our first win at home
They
in
were shit, though.
9 months.
That is outrageous.
9 months.
That's big, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? Huge. Burnley next game. If we can beat Burnley, 2 games on the bounce, 6 points. hopefully a bit of momentum.
Is that away from home, I guess? Yeah.
No, we're at home again.
You're home
I reckon you'll get
believe
that.
we're at home.
I reckon you'll win that.
The clash of the claret and blue.
Oh my God. It's like I said, if we can get 2 on the bounce, I said before in the last one, Nuno, easy to blame him, he's coming to a shower of shit, blah 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 blah. If we can just get a little bit of momentum, bit of belief, you know, a bit of guts, bit of fight.
But you showed that today.
We
I
did.
watched the first
We did.
half. And
Yeah.
I didn't watch the second. But you guys played well today.
Yeah.
They were.
You played well.
Because your heads could have gone down. You hit the post straight
Yeah.
away within 3 minutes, and then they went and scored.
Yeah, 100%.
So your heads could have literally gone straight down. They
Yeah.
didn't get your penalty, so that could have told someone you think, you know, what we're dealing with today.
Yeah.
But actually didn't. Bowen was literally man of the match by far. He
But-
was everywhere today.
Bowen's class,
Yeah.
and I think when we spoke about it before, I was like, I don't know where we're going to get goals from. Other than Bowen, I just don't know where we're going to score because we were so poor. And I think that the last podcast we done, the one before, I said about Freddie Potts, and I believe that everyone around the table was like, Freddie who? And I was like, I'm telling you, he was the best player we had in pre-season. He didn't get a sniff under Potter, didn't get a sniff under Nuno till now, and then he came on, played really well. Started him today, man of the fucking match.
He did play well.
Yeah.
Man of the match today. Sometimes, as we were speaking earlier, you need players to come in with a little bit of a affiliation to the club and the badge that will put their heart on the fucking pitch. And I think he's done that today.
Do you think?
He's been unlucky to not score, but
Oh,
offside.
it's a toenail, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a toenail.
But do you
They're
think
shit, those offsides.
Oh,
that
don't. Yeah.
why you won today? I mean, you haven't been very good under Nuno to start off with,
No.
so the actual ability hadn't been
The
great.
foundation was there for Nuno to come in, wasn't it?
But do you actually think like you showed character today,
I
which
feel-
was more that you haven't seen? This
Yeah,
year?
no, 100%. I think that when we played Brentford, they scored in the first 5 minutes and we crumbled.
Brentford
When we
are shit
played,
though, aren't they?
when we played Leeds, they scored in the first 5 minutes. I think it was we crumbled. Today, Newcastle scored in the 4th minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
Leeds
think-
straight after. Straight. It's like the bounce off the post. The one down the other end, scored.
I'm not going to lie, so I'm going to be
It was
honest.
be an absolute happy.
Yeah. I was
No.
thinking of you actually when it happened.
Do you know
I was
what?
going to call you.
So, mate, if you'd have called me, I told you to
Right.
fuck right off. Let's have it
Well,
right.
I messaged you anyway. You all ignored me, so fuck you.
To be fair though, without going on and on about it, when that came in, we were 1-0 down, and my prediction was 4-1 Newcastle because of the last couple of games we've had. It's encouraging now to see that, like I said before, about Nuno needs a bit of time. Hopefully, this is a little bit of a catalyst. The big one is Burnley.
You'll win that.
Oh, it's
You'll win
so
that.
big though.
Without
There
being-
is no lot there.
To be devil's advocate though, if you don't,
Oh, we're
Yeah.
fucked. We're like that is like.
you're 3 points behind now. You do lose.
That's like a 6 or a 9.
Oh my god,
Six,
it's
yeah.
huge.
That is
And
massive.
again,
At this early in the season
Yeah,
as well,
absolutely.
it's quite scary.
and again, I don't want to keep going over it, but when you think about it, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, we lose to Burnley. That means this season we would have lost to Burnley, Leeds, Wolves, and Sunderland.
All the new promoted.
What the?
Yeah, but look at
Where do
Sunderland.
we?
And look at Leeds
Do-
actually. Leeds are.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, yeah.
We have to beat
We
Burnley.
do have.
We
That
have
must win.
to. That is like if we lose to Burnley,
You're 6 points.
Yeah.
it's big.
That is big.
It's big. So.
So we're going to talk about your Thomas Frank then?
No, we're
Think he's
gonna-
due a sack or not?
Not yet. Not yet.
Well, save the best.
Because we're only
Oh,
fourth in the
okay.
league.
I know.
I mean,
Yeah,
shit.
let's
We
sack
need warm
him.
up a bit first, warm up.
Yeah, but no, I was actually going to go on to your boys. I say, as much as I would love to have seen Burnley get a result, but I just knew it wasn't going to happen.
And you
That'd have
actually
been double bubble for you, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it be
And
like?
Burnley would have beat Arsenal and West Ham. That'd have been double
That's
bubble
a
for them,
big
wouldn't it?
fucking if. Come on, it wasn't going to happen.
Are you,
no,
are you,
yeah,
are you
keep it
quite proud
fucking
of your
up.
side to eventually score an open play goal?
Yeah, mate, of course
Because
I
I
am.
couldn't believe it. I was fucking.
Good old Declan. Good old
Yeah,
Declan.
mate.
Where'd you get him from? Where did he come from?
We should have used the money wisely, shouldn't you?
Yeah, we fucking should have. David Sullivan. If you're listening to this, You fucking knobhead.
Yeah, of course. We're just smashing it at the minute. Loving it. Of course we are.
You look pretty fucking.
You do look good.
We're solid. But,
You do.
and I'm going to keep saying this, it's 10 games in.
Yes.
Okay, how many? We've been second, last 2 seasons, 3 seasons? And we've been looking like we've got the semi-finals of the Champions League, looking solid. We get a couple of injuries. Like I said, we've got backup, which is what Arsenal's needed for a long time. We've missed Odegaard. We've missed Saliba at some stage. We've missed Gabriel. We've missed Saka. But you wouldn't even know that because actually we've got players to come in. Medawiki's now ready to be coming back on the pitch. And I'm telling you, Norgard, we had him, it didn't even start from Brentford captain. They even sold their captain to us. Yeah.
And you got Eze.
Eze. Oh, I've tried. He was going to these boys, don't forget. Yeah. Havertz got his injury, 24 hours, he's coming straight over, cheers.
He never wants to go Tottenham.
No, he didn't want to, but he was. Yeah. But
he's an Arsenal fan, and I'm happy you've got him. Like, he is a good player, but I don't want to.
But like I said,
you'd rather like Joey Simmons.
We'll go on.
I'll tell you, just boo him off the pitch at the end of the game.
At the minute, and everyone's saying other teams are dropping points. Yeah, we've lost to Liverpool for a free kick. We've driven Man City. It's the only goal we've conceded in open play. You got to say, we're solid at the back. Is
who do you think is the one that's going to be chasing you? City or Liverpool?
I think Man City personally. Liverpool, I think, have got too many big stars at the minute, and they're all trying to be the number one. Salah's not at his best, as we all know, but then with the Isak and all that, they're hogging. They're not passing. They're not fluent. There's a few issues in the team, as we know. They spent a lot of money. There's a lot of expectation for being the champions. We know that. Man City, Haaland's. No, who's going to stop Haaland at the minute? Come on. Let's be honest. He's just an absolute
the best striker in the world.
Every time he goes through, you're like, let's go.
He's like superhuman, isn't he?
Yeah, mate.
He's superhuman.
But Man City's defence is where they slip up.
It was shocked.
He scored 2 today instead.
Yeah. I was saying to Brett Allfield, I can't remember, just before we started, they put a stat up early, and it was who scored for Man City the last however many games. It went Haaland on like 12 or 13, I think it was. And after that, it was that Esteve from Burnley who got 2 own goals, and then their players have won.
The only thing I do want to chuck out is fucking pissing me off, and I don't care who you are, even you lot in here, pissing me off, right? If we don't win the fucking league this season, doesn't mean we've bottled it in 10 games into a season. If we're facing the last 6 games, okay, but it's not. We're 10 games in, and everyone's saying, "Oh, else we're going to bottle it. You'll be the biggest bottlers in the fucking history." Fuck off. All right, Liverpool were 5 points clear. How many weeks ago? And then, they fell off by losing 3 or 4 games. If we didn't win the league, which I'd like to think is not going to happen, but if so, you don't bring it back to this date tonight and say you fucking bottled it because you were 7 points clear in fucking November. No, you won't. No, you won't. Well, I'm not having it. I'm taking it out. I don't give a fuck. Fuck about it. No, because this is what fucking rolls up with all the fuck you.
Put that back on. That light is blinding me, son.
Fucking these, you twat. Fucking irons, Right. No, but on a serious note, right? No, because you're one every season, right? I'll tell you, it's been amazing. If we do fucking unfortunately not win it by whatever, it ain't due to this day. We've fucking bottled it from this stage.
No, it'll be
right. The league's never been won in November. No bollocks, mate. Don't.
No, what I'm saying, it's just it's not going to be in this moment. It'll be sort of like your March when you bottle it, like you usually do.
So we haven't bottled it though, have we?
Not yet, but you're getting in the position to bottle it at the minute.
When those set piece goals
for people who might not know, Brett is very animated.
Right, okay,
and
this is something that's really pissing me off as well. No, hang on a minute. Right, you say about set pieces, you say about defending. Now, what's involved in football is not just scoring the goals.
You do need to score goals to win games, though.
Well, of course you do. But what's the other side of fucking in a game of football? It's called defending. Right? There was a masterclass in football which is called Arteta, and he has worked out to fuck all your other teams up because you can't break us down.
Why? Because he's
Right.
all he's
No,
doing is
no.
doing what Tony Pulis did at Stoke.
Oh, here we go. Fucking Pulis, Stoke. Bollocks to you. With the long throws as well,
You're
yeah?
red and white.
You lot all said about long throws. You lot start fucking doing it.
We scored 2 games in a
We get saved for it.
It's a Premier League trend now, isn't it? The long throws.
It was always there.
Thing is,
No.
though,
It was always
This
there.
season more than ever.
This
though, yeah?
season,
Everyone
this season's
seems to
become
have-
But apparently Arteta started it. According to O'Hara.
Definitely a Pulis thing that sort of
There was like
evolved.
in 2010 when Stoke were doing this. It was
They were slated.
oh my god! But now it's the thing.
thing is, though, I think it's got to the point where it's just win at all costs.
It's because you can't break us down, and people are jealous about it. They don't like it.
Mate, we got a shot on target against you.
No, you fucking didn't. Brian Clough turned around and said back in the day, he said, if you keep a clean sheet, you've got 90% of winning a fucking game. And that's exactly his statement there. Not about scoring a goal, keep that clean sheet first. And that's how he used to play it. And that's that's what we're doing.
You are defending strict. Like we,
You have to,
I
you
didn't
know-
even think we played that bad against you, but we
You didn't,
couldn't.
no.
We couldn't get anywhere near.
No,
you.
No.
I was thinking, watching that Palace.
And yes, we
Arsenal
get that
game.
one goal every same puck on the bus.
They were
but
pretty
it's not.
comfortable.
It's,
Yeah, they
it's
were.
solid. And I think it looks like it's a boring game because we're not allowing the opposition to actually play football around us. So you might say it's boring because you're watching it and you're thinking, oh, there's no... Because we're not allowing you to. There's games where we'll watch, like, say, you play or you play, and you think, was you actually that poor? Was the other team actually that good by not stopping you from playing your game? Do you know what I mean? And I think that's where it's coming out Arsenal that boring because you're not seeing that exciting game from both sides.
Yeah, but it would be quite handy, you know. You
What, to let some goals in?
No. What I was going to say is, it's all, you know, really good that you're stopping other teams playing, but you don't play.
But we are, because we're scoring goals and we're getting 3 points. We've got not conceding no goals. So what are we doing then? Sitting there on the fucking sideline having a fag and a pint, you twat. Of course we're fucking playing, you idiot.
To be fair,
Fuck me.
the only
What are we doing then?
the only one that seems to be on the sideline is your fucking set piece coach.
Oh god! When he comes out,
Such a melt.
Like get a set piece.
Every time you score a goal, he gives it the big one.
Of
He
course
just
he is.
hit a 40-yard screamer. He's
Right,
an
so
absolute hell.
Are you telling me Gabriel yesterday with the little chest and a knockback was not a great
I like
assist?
Gabriel, I think he's awesome.
Yeah, but what an assist from a defender to be doing what he's doing.
He's
Hurts
not,
me to
he's not
say.
gay, but he's good.
Hurts me to say, but Gabriel is the best in the half of the league in a minute.
Bonfire.
Yeah.
Dangerous at both ends.
Yeah.
You were saying that was fucking
Van
Van Ven.
For the viewers and
Best centre
listeners.
half in the world.
Although, yeah, they were saying
They did
that
say
the
in
other
the
month,
world he could be the best.
Yeah, no, obviously these guys are trying to change the narrative and put words in my mouth.
Oh, here we go.
By the way,
There
it
we
has
go.
all been recorded, so we'll go back and do the reruns, Mitch.
I said that Van der Ven will be the best centre half at the end of the season.
Oh, fuck
And I
off.
laughed.
Oh, my days.
People can laugh.
Oh, my days.
People can laugh. I never said he was best defender now.
But you
Good.
still think end of the season?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Boys, so, Brett,
Yes.
do you or do you not think that Arsenal will win the league this year?
I think this is the best chance with our second, maybe third squad that we've actually got a backup with. Yes, I would say that.
I probably think.
If not the Premier League, we will definitely win a trophy this season.
Yeah, I think probably it might be a bold statement. You guys won't agree with me. Probably the best squad you've had
Of
since
course.
you left Highbury.
Oh, by far. And like I said, for more than once, it's that second squad which is making a difference now. Them last 2 seasons where we've lost at the last hurdle by losing like to Saliba or Havertz or whoever, and we've had nobody to come in to back them positions. The difference is now, and as we've seen it at the start of the season, we actually have. But it's too early, and I'm not going to be one of these fans to say it's all ours, we're going to win the quadruple or whatever. We've got potential and we've got the team to do it, but we'll see.
Well, you won't win the League Cup, will you?
No, because you're going to beat us, are you?
Yeah.
Not a fucking open now. Oh, you might get a shot on target, actually. Yeah.
That's all you need.
To be honest, at the moment, it feels like a win for a team to get shot on target against Arsenal.
And also, do you even think Arsenal are going to put out their big team? in the Carabao Cup.
No, but will he still have him on the bench, unlike what fucking Liverpool did?
Yeah.
We'll have a backup.
But when you get to like your Arsenal, your Liverpools, your fucking Cities, they don't give a shit about
Yeah,
it.
but they do. No, this is what I think that's what.
No, you get the semi-final.
But the difference is, Luke.
But
Philty,
up
the difference
until
is
then-
we've got them two teams now, so we have. They are our first teams.
But I'm going this from a Palace point of view, in that Palace will field the best team in almost every game.
Did you start Mateta?
Swansea
Did you
or
start
What,
Mateta?
against Liverpool?
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't start. Well, Walton was out, and we didn't start Mitchell.
No. That's it.
So
But Liverpool literally had like
obviously
under
when-
16, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think it's almost an advantage to with absolute respect. No, I mean, I honestly mean, no. Me and you know each other, and you know I'm not mugging you off here.
No, you
What?
can't. You are the LCA. Little Club Alliance, you two.
Oh, fucking hell.
Like a little
You
W.
know what I mean?
I think it's not. They did lose at the weekend.
Don't we want to go down this road? Don't we want to go down this road? Because we all have the same trophies in the last couple of years. Anyway, my point being is, and I understand it from a team like Arsenal, City, Liverpool, something like that, in the Carabao Cup when you've got the Premier League, the FA Cup,
Champions League.
right? I get it. I do get it. And I think that from a club like Palace, West Ham, Tottenham,
Yeah.
the clubs
Small
that
club.
aren't quite as big.
You mean
as
small
we are.
clubs?
We
Right.
do.
It means a lot because at the end of the day, it's fucking that, mate.
Small
it's lifting the
clubs.
trophy.
Thing is,
up,
though,
right?
don't know
It
if you've
is.
seen our schedule leading up to that. We've got to play 4 games in 8 days. So it'd be interesting what he does.
Yeah.
Because he's obviously not going to.
And I'm not taking nothing away from that, but I'm just like, you know, it
Uh,
means more.
December. I thought it was January, but we spoke. I think they changed. I think it's December. Yeah. I thought it was January, but that's the FA Cup, isn't it? It's January. So yeah. FA Cup's January. Yeah.
Four games in 8 days.
Yeah.
That's big for because you haven't got a
Huge.
big squad, have you?
Well, stop selling your players.
Not even a bigger squad. We haven't
They
fucking
have
got a
to.
squad.
Yeah, but
But we're all
We
in.
have to.
We're all in that division. We're all in that situation.
Yeah, but it
You
doesn't-
spend
it's
stupid
not-
money on fucking Norgard. Not even mugging you off or anything. But
But have we done over the years? We've only just
Listen.
done it.
Yeah.
We've
Listen.
had to do it now, haven't we?
Listen.
big clubs
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
your Arsenals and Liverpool.
Yeah.
You sit there, go and buy like one of
Yeah.
Brentford's best players to sit on the
Captain.
bench.
Yeah.
So you can do that.
Yeah, we can now, yeah. But we haven't done it for over the years, have we? Hence why we haven't won nothing, as you all keep telling us.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
now we have done it, we're getting mocked for it.
What
Well,
do you want?
because we've got
What-
to win
what-
something.
what- what have you won?
What have you won?
But Sam, we've got, just one last experiment, we've got to
You
control
think-
the season
you think
to
you
do
already-
it.
you
So if
think
we
you
win
already got
something
the
this
correct
season, have we not done the right thing by spending that money? Because you all keep saying we keep falling that fucking hurdle.
Only-
We haven't done it, so now we've done it. And at the minute how we're playing, we're on the right track of winning something this season. So if we actually do it, is that not a middle finger up to all of you lot to say, well actually Arteta knows what he's fucking doing, we have now spent, and look what we've achieved. Yes or no? Done. Sit down, shut up. Finito. Fact.
We won the FA Cup.
Yeah, well done, yeah. And they won the Europa shitty fucking against Man United when they're both 16th and 17th. Well done, what a fucking league that was.
Brett,
Yeah,
when-
bollocks, and then sack a manager. Yeah, whatever.
When have
Fuck
you ever won a European Cup?
Pardon?
When have you ever won a European Cup?
Well, sit
Right.
on it, sit on it. You played
Right.
Man United, you fucking idiots! And you were
Well
both
done.
16th and 17th!
We
Oh
won
my
a
god, and then you
trophy.
sack him!
We
and
won
they
a
want Thomas
trophy.
Frank out because you lost to Chelsea! Get over it!
You okay?
Wow!
We won a European Cup.
Wow!
Let's have another little look. Hang on.
Honestly, you all just... I can't wait for that Champions League, man. That's all I want. I don't care about the Premier League. I want that Champions League.
Would you rather win Champions
All
League?
day long. All day long.
Would you?
Would you
I
really?
want that Champions League. Yeah, because we've won the Premier League 3 times.
Right, okay.
So, well, I don't want something we've already won. Oh, you've never won the Premier League, have you?
No.
No, just that. Right, okay. But, no, of course I want Champions League. And not Europa Shitty League or your conference fucking shitty league thing.
Whoa,
And then put
we're in
back
that now, mate.
No, hang on a minute.
Big
No.
club.
You know, I'm talking about Champions League. Of course we want it. We've been so close. We got robbed in the fucking final, as you fucking know, and the semi-final over the years when we had Arsene Wenger. Totally robbed with a red card of Van Persie. What a fucking joke that was.
Yeah, that was.
And we was up against
That
Barca.
was an awful decision.
Absolute robbing.
Yeah.
So yes, And we're unlucky last season against PSG, what you could probably say, one of the best teams in the world.
We weren't unlucky.
So if I get a word in edgeways,
Have a go.
couple of little questions, Brett. Right?
Yeah.
If you can just take a breath.
Go on.
Right. Arsenal in the Premier League. Where have you finished in the last 3 years?
Second.
Okay.
I think season flat. I thought it was still second, or was he third? Something like that.
Second.
Second last 2 seasons anyway, for a fact, yeah.
Okay. So you was
Probably
the
spot
first
a bit.
losers, and the second losers. European football.
where were you one?
I just asked for a couple of
Go on
minutes.
then. Alright, okay.
In European football, what have
Champions
you won?
League.
What have you? European football.
Champions League.
What have you won in the last 10 years?
Champions League, nothing.
No, right, nothing.
Okay.
Right.
But yours don't count.
Conference League,
Oh.
Europa League, then our Champions League. We was Europa League semi-finalists.
Yeah.
Palace in the Conference. Right.
Yeah. But how many World
It's
Cups
the
have you
rubbish.
won?
No,
How many World Cups you
hang
won?
on,
No.
no.
I forgot, you won the World Cup as well, didn't you?
Right. Again.
Fuck you and
It's
your-
a conversation, right?
Go on.
What happens with a conversation is I speak and
Okay.
then you
Is that how it works? Go on then.
That's
Right.
how- that's how-
Alright, yeah. Go on. Go on.
all I'm saying to you is, right,
Yeah.
I like Arsenal, right?
Okay.
And actually, if you won the Premier League this year, and I think you could, like generally
Yeah,
speaking,
you
I
spit it out.
think you could.
Yeah.
But you being derogatory to all the other supporters around you, thinking that you're Barry Big Bollocks, is a little bit of a wonky one because you have actually won fuck all for a while now.
5 years, the FA Cup.
Palace have
FA
won
Cup.
more. Tottenham have won
I'm
more.
the same, you fucking prick.
West Ham have fucking won more.
Have you?
Mate,
He's won an FA Cup. So did we.
FA Cup, Europa
FA
League,
Cup.
Shield.
and a European
So did
Cup.
we. We've been Man City Community Shield. Stick up your arse and
A community shield. A community shield.
We've got the Emirates Cup as well. 3 times.
All I'm
What
saying
have you won
is,
in 5 years then?
we won
No. 5 years.
5 years, we won the Conference League.
Oh, what is that though? Come on.
It's a European competition
Oh, my
of
God.
which we can
When
only
was
beat the
that
teams in
produced?
front of us.
Right, on my days. Right, this
Well, you-
fucking... Let me just let me speak for a minute. Right? Just let me say this thing for me. Because
Listen, you've been the first losers.
you
in the
lot
Premier
didn't even
League.
want to be in that Conference League.
No, we
you
didn't.
chose
They
to
didn't.
lose.
We did.
They did. They did.
Because that's how pathetic it was. And yes, did not
No,
Chelsea
like-
turn around and say at the time, did not want to be in it neither. But then when they were in it, they won it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah? Now, you know the reason why that Conference League was produced, don't you? Now,
Is that for
having
the
said-
lesser teams in Europe to have a
because
go?
it's made more money. It's to make more money. But I mean, they're going to go to the whole Premier League at once. So it's going to go down to Europe. Will be the only 3 teams that done relegation that can't enter it.
Yeah.
So come on, let's draw the line. Let's draw the line somewhere. But if you want to sit on that, like you did with your World Cup and all that, go ahead, right? But you are now trying to survive of not going down to League fucking 1 or Championship or whatever, right? Like, listen to me, right? You can have that little shitty conference fucking league because look at your players.
I'll take it.
You should win that with your money and your players you got. You should do.
Yeah,
Until
no.
you're in that Champions League and actually fighting against Real Madrid and Barcelona and PSG, shut up.
Yeah, but
because you ain't.
They
Alright?
don't spend 120 mil on a.
No, 'cause
single
they spent-
player.
No, because
Yeah, no.
because the owners pocket it, that's right, but that's not my fault, is it?
become the first losers in the Premier League. So
Look at who
listen,
you're playing in them teams, though.
listen. I don't pretend that we're going to be challenging for the Premier League. All we
No,
can
because it's
do.
reality. We know that.
It is reality, right?
But don't throw up to me. The Conference fucking League that you won
I'm
years
go-
ago,
right.
you bug.
Oh my God, I'm going to do that because that's the only trophy we've won in 45 years. And as little as bemeaning as it is for you, for me to see my club lift a trophy in any competition, right? In my 45
Yeah, but don't bring me down. That's what I'm saying then.
Let me
No.
finish. In 45 years, to see my club lift a trophy, of course I'm going to be over the moon. Irrespective of what that trophy that is.
I have loads
And
of
to
that,
be
though.
there and to see it and be part of it, for
Right.
me, is the greatest night of my
Right,
life.
I haven't
Right?
opened that. But you keep trying to bring me down and say, Arsenal this, Arsenal that. What have they fucking done?
No.
Right, that's what I'm saying to you. Stop bragging. No, fair play to you, but stop trying to bring Arteta and Arsenal down. And so they've got more. We've done the same as them. Alright? And yes, you've got your shitty little... You played Man United when you were 17, 16. That's just states for how shit that actual period of that Champions or Europa League was last season.
Okay, so you win the Premier League this year and everyone else is shit. Is it an amazing competition then?
Did I say that?
No. But let's say but I'm just putting it. You're saying.
Well, no, you lot would say,
this
yeah, actually, Arsenal only
competition.
won it because everyone else was shit.
Please.
And that's how fans would say that. Because nobody likes Arsenal apart from us Arsenal lot. Everyone hates Arsenal.
You're running down.
No, they do. Arsenal gets a lot of stick. Or is it because the fans get stick?
Not everyone hates Arsenal. Not everyone hates Arsenal.
That's what exactly. Even I hate half the Arsenal fans.
Brett,
What's
you're
the fucking
proving
name?
our fucking point here, son.
What's his
You're
name?
proving our point.
Hey, what's his name?
Lee Gunner.
Lee Gunner, I want you out, mate. I want to fucking me and you talk out, meet up, because you're a secret Tottenham fan, and I know you are. I'll follow you.
It'll be a one-word conversation because he won't get a word in edgeways.
I put messages on his thing all the time, mate. He is not a true
Arsenal
Gunner.
wants you out.
And I will
Pull you out.
state it out there, mate. You can get your views, and I'll get the views. You're not a true Gunner, mate. Fact.
Yes.
Stick it on there, mate.
Yeah.
We've all had a good rant.
Yeah. Let's move on to
There is
Palace.
more rants.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right,
Yeah.
We'll move on
We've got to
No.
move on to Palace.
Yeah, good win in Sellers
So you
Park,
won
you know?
2-0. Was you at home game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
home Sellers Park.
Yeah.
I put down as 2-1 on my predictions.
I think I was 2-2.
Yeah, I
I think
was
we're closer.
pretty.
Yeah, I was well out. I was well out.
Brentford
I'd say.
pretty decent.
What did you
Yeah.
call?
I put 2-1 Brentford.
Okay.
Ooh.
To all Mateta's header,
Yeah.
sick. That was awesome, mate.
He's a beast.
Yeah, he is quality.
I watched it back today, the first time I've seen it. It kind of like just,
I don't know how he done it.
It generated some
Oh,
power.
mate, that was class.
Proper centre
Really
forward
good.
header.
Where did Mateta come from? Was he not at another Premier League club?
No,
No.
it was,
Lower level France, wasn't he?
Was he? Okay.
I
Yeah.
can't remember what club it was, but yeah,
He's a bit of a beast, isn't he? He's
Yeah,
one of the
when
players
he-
you can't get the ball off.
when he,
Turns out,
when
middle
he
of nowhere.
joined, I thought he was crap. Like, and he was pretty.
And how long has he been with you now?
So we bought him from Mainz, actually.
Oh, Germany.
Yeah. 2020, well, the COVID season.
Oh, so it took him a few years to find his feet and get going. And
He was pretty shit
Okay.
until, I'm just looking at
Get
the
your
goals now. Jesus. He was pretty bad until pretty much Glasgow took over.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
at that point, we were switching him around.
What
with
a
like-
manager, by the way.
Oh, quality, mate.
You'll be
Really
lucky to
good.
keep him, I think.
Yeah, but he seems to be. I think we're losing if Parish don't put his hands.
That's what I
on
mean,
it.
yeah.
Because I think Glasgow realises that we are going to lose the players like Reze's, Gay will go and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Don't want to keep him though.
But I think he understands that.
Yeah.
But I think the issue will be just replace them. Like, at least get a sensible replacement in and don't. Like,
Just dive in and yeah.
We've got this French geezer at the back.
Oh, you said about him the other day.
Yeah, mate, he looked well suspect. I don't know if I rate him. But we'll see. Like,
Would you have said the same thing about Mateta?
Yeah, I did. I did.
And this comes down to the scouting network of clubs, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? Because you
Yeah.
get a player
Oh,
in,
yeah, yeah.
and then maybe shit for a year or two, and then all of a sudden, boom.
But then you
But
can
that's
say
why I
that.
think we ain't lost Mateta. Because I
No.
think people have looked and gone, yeah, but
An
you remember before
orthodox
that?
sort of uncomfortable type of striker that's not going to
He
take
makes
players on, but he's
Yeah.
just
He
in the
makes-
right place at the right time.
Yeah. Also,
and
I bet
scores.
it's a ball late to defend against him.
Yeah, I
he's
bet he is.
just. I mean, he makes.
He's lanky, isn't he?
he
That's
makes-
all, is he? He's lanky, he's a
Yeah,
lanky.
he's got to be
He's a beast, but he's
Yeah,
solid
that's what I
as
mean.
well.
Yeah.
6'6",
He's
yeah.
solid as well, though.
Yeah.
Like, he was, because I noticed when we played against Arsenal, like, he obviously didn't want any part of
He
that.
got past Gabriel a couple times
He
though.
got past Saliba a lot.
No, Saliba. Yeah, but Gabriel's better than Saliba.
Yeah, but he put Saliba on
Yeah,
close a lot.
yeah, he
that
did.
game.
Yeah, he
played
did.
really well.
I think he actually injured Saliba because he was looking about missing this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
But-
did get a little knock.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Wicked win for us. That puts us.
Keeper's good as well.
Who?
Your keeper's good as well.
Yeah, Henderson. Yeah.
Henderson,
Quality.
yeah.
He's got to be in England's team. I don't think he'd be not squad. Sorry, not team. I think he's got Pickford, but
He's being called up, yeah.
Would you say Pickford still over Henderson?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Only because I don't think Pickford's really done anything wrong for England.
No.
I agree.
So,
It's just the rest of
if-
England.
If he, yeah.
He's a bit bonkers, isn't he, old Pickford? He's got
He gets a bit of a crazy head on him sometimes, doesn't he?
Yeah,
I think
he
he gets a
does.
little bit bored. He's like, I've got to do something like crazy just to excite
The
things
tism
up a
goes.
bit.
Yeah. But so absolutely buzzing with 3 points. Brentford. So because I think Brentford. I am gobsmacked how well Brentford.
Thank you, by the way, because I think Brentford's going to be down.
No.
Do you?
I do.
No,
I
I
think
don't.
Brentford's going to be
I'm
down.
surprised
I think they've
how-
hit quite high. They're going really well.
Don't think
so.
I think Brentford will be.
I
in
think
the
that was a
top-
huge loss. They lost
sorry,
to
the
Thomas
bottom
Frank.
6 or 7.
No,
Yeah, probably. I'll go with that. I thought they were going to do a lot worse though.
I did.
Everyone,
Thomas
I
Frank
think
left,
everyone
The
did.
players they sold.
Yeah.
And Keith
I was like-
Andrews, your manager.
When you
Yeah,
saw,
your
like,
captain,
okay,
your
Nor-
manager goes.
Yeah, Norgard isn't
Yeah.
great, but he was their captain.
The captain,
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
he goes, but then they replace him with Jordan Henderson. And you're like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Jordan Henderson, no.
But he's done bits.
Do you know who I
Yes.
think is really underrated for them?
Charlotte.
Damsgaard.
Damsgaard.
He's
He's
good.
good. Oh.
I mean, don't get me
He's
wrong.
underrated,
Don't. Yeah, that's what. But I would put him down as underrated. Don't get me wrong. He's never going to make a move to a big club. But I don't know. I just rate him. I think he's all right.
I think he's found his club.
Yeah, is that sort
He
of?
came from what, Fiorentina
I
or
don't
somewhere
know.
in Italy. But,
Did he?
yeah.
I think with Brentford, they stayed a little bit under the radar again, which causes no pressure. They haven't got that pressure. Like I said, you lose the manager, you lose your captain, you lose a couple of other players. Now,
And the
that
expectation.
takes that pressure off the squad, which, as you all know, is better play for most players because they've not got that expectancy to be, hang on a minute, last season you was fighting for Champions League or Europa League or, anything like that. This season they're like, actually, hang on a minute. But taking that pressure off of them makes them feel a bit comfortable, I personally think.
I think they'll be in a bit of a battle.
Do you?
I'm not saying they
With you
they-
boys.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
throw that one in.
Wanker! I think that there's going to be a few teams down there. Sunderland doing
I was
really
going
well.
to say, do you
There's
reckon
gonna-
Sunderland's bubble?
I think the bubble will burst. I think if you go to the stadium at night, it's a hard place to go.
Yeah, but do you think they're going to drop that many drop
Yeah,
down there now,
I
though?
fucking do, mate.
I think they might drop down to middle. No, but I think they'll drop down to middle.
They've got Xhaka,
I've-
right?
What signing there, by the way? Not just because of Arsenal, but what signing for them?
100%.
Love
That's
them,
what
aren't
I'm saying. But I think going back to the beginning, straight away I called we're going to lose to Southampton. I'm sorry, Sunderland. I think they would have almost beat any team on that first day. Carnival atmosphere, back in the Premier League, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I still think they're riding that, and I think that
10 games in.
I think that when they get back to back 2 or 3 quality teams and lose, I think all of a sudden they'll be like, ooh.
Because
But then
had
other
a
team-
really
but you say
friendly
that-
fixture list, didn't they?
And
They
this
come up
is,
for the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of money,
but
loads of players coming in.
Yeah.
They've gelled well, they're doing well, but how will they cope if they have 2 or 3?
Yeah.
but you're
And
missing
then they
something
go away
else
to
out of that, though,
Burnley.
Fieldsy.
Then they go away to
Fieldsy.
Brentford.
You're
and-
missing something else out there, though.
Do you know what I mean? Where they got a scrap.
Yeah.
But you're
It's
missing
different.
out something else there.
Go on.
So you think Sunderland dropping points, but what about all the other teams around them? They're all still dropping points, and this is where you got to look at it. Where you said about Liverpool or like the City gaining, like for instance, Arsenal 7 points or say 12 points clear, which could be after next weekend with Man City, Liverpool. The problem is you still need Arsenal to drop them points for them to. They can go on a good run of eight games, but you still need the other teams around you to drop the points for that to happen.
But I
And I
think,
can't see that with Sunderland.
I tell you what I see is, and fair play to Sunderland, I think they've had an amazing start. As I said, Carnival, fans, everything about it, right? But the teams around them, they're seasoned Premier League teams. They know how it fucking balls out. They know what the score is. They will do their business and they'll keep plodding on. And they'll pick up a few points and they'll pick up a few points and they'll pick up a few points. I can see Sunderland having a few defeats, dropping off, heads wobble a little bit. Teams behind them picking up a few points because they're seasoned Premier League teams. Good
Okay, I
Premier
get
League
it,
teams.
I get
And
it.
then before you know it, They're in 13th.
They kind of ride on the crest of a wave.
Exactly.
As soon as the bubble bursts,
And then they're down to 13th, and they're looking over their shoulder, and they're thinking, actually, fucking hell. We got Brentford there, we got Palace are around, and
Everton's a big game.
That's a big example of those games.
Yeah.
Where they could drop.
Away at a David Moyes Everton on a Monday.
Well, actually, no, they're at
Oh,
home.
they're home.
But David Moyes
I
loves
see a draw. I see a draw in that game.
I'm calling a draw.
Yeah, I'm going to sort of 2-2 draw in that.
don't get me wrong. This is one of them seasons where you can see Sunderland surviving, right?
I think
Maybe like a mid-table-ish, thereabouts, 12, 13.
They've already got
I
17.
do.
Was it just contradicting what he's just now saying? Then?
No.
That's what I just tried to explain to you, what you were just saying.
No, what I'm saying, I'm not contradicting anything. What I'm saying is they're doing really well. Right, I think they're going to lose a few games. The teams around them, seasoned teams, they're going to be pushing on.
Yeah, so
right?
they're not going to
They
go
will drop down. They'll survive relegation, and next year they'll get relegated.
Right, so, okay, but that's better, not compared to what you just said a minute ago.
What did I say a minute ago?
That you said they could be right down there.
No, not right down there, but they will drop.
They will drop.
Oh,
They will
yeah,
drop.
They're not going to
They-
fucking qualify.
I would say
I get that, yeah.
No, when I say they're going to drop, right, I do mean they're going to drop, but they'll be like maybe 4 or 5 places above
that's fine,
relegation.
okay.
That's my drop.
Alright, well that was a point
Not
of
drop
conversation
right
we
down
just
there and
had
get
then,
relegated.
Bloody hell, I would have just shut it up then if that was the fucking case, if you meant it like that.
Well, shut up then.
Alright, then you took that.
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ, man. Talk about going around the houses.
Right, so how do you think both, because they're playing tomorrow night, how Sunderland and Everton are going to finish up? How do you think they're going to
2-2.
2-2?
I
And
think,
where
yeah.
do you think they're going to finish up at the end of the season?
Mid-table,
I think Everton
Mid-table,
like
I think.
mid-table.
Yeah.
What
Do you reckon Beto's going to carry him there?
No, that is the one thing they need to do. Barry's shit, Beto's
Yeah, Barry's
fucking
Beto,
awful.
Beto and Barry strike force.
The fact that you can sit there and go, fuck me, he gets paid to play football. I think it's a crime. I think Beto's so bad. I really do. I don't get it. I don't see.
Well, believe me, there are worse, and we'll get on to that shortly.
I just.
Well, Charles-
he must do some quality stuff in training because.
He was doing rainbow flicks.
He must look like Lewandowski or something. I just don't get it. I really don't.
You know when you do your bets, and it's really frustrating because you look like I said that game tomorrow, but you always see Everton just be one of them clubs hovering about.
And
you never really say, well, they're a great team, but you never think they're not going to win nothing and they're not going to go down. Do you know what I mean? They're one of them clubs where they're always just going to be there, aren't they?
Under Moyes, they're hard. They're a
Yeah.
hard
Yeah,
team.
but I mean, they'd gone through a few managers recently and were hovering and flirting with
And I mean,
relegation.
there's
weren't
so many seasons that could have gone down or should have gone down, wasn't there?
Shit off.
But they are just
So
one of them
close.
clubs where you just look at them and it's like, oh, I put a draw.
It's
You
never
might
going to
put-
be easy.
Yeah,
that's how
do you know
we.
what I mean?
That's how we lost
Yeah.
our unbeaten.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
And I knew
yeah.
that. I knew we were going to lose against.
Well, it didn't matter because we would have done it anyway. So it might have just burst a bubble beforehand.
Well, yeah.
Just saying.
And I
But
think
Look how good you are scoring another set piece against us.
like what you were saying, I reckon that'll be. You said 2-2. I'll
Yeah.
call a 1-1.
Yeah.
I think I did 1-1.
Did you say
I can't
1-1?
remember.
Do you rate Pickford?
Yeah.
See, I was saying he's good a shot stopper, and I love the fact his passion and how he's with the.
Yeah,
but he does slip up a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's a hothead.
For Everton, he's
When he got Tarkovsky and Michael Keane in front of you,
Yeah,
you're going to just see the 2 goals.
No, I get that, but he does have a lot of howlers now as well, doesn't he? But
Yeah, but you put in England.
I do get why he's
He
England
doesn't
number
for England.
and I'm not saying I question him being England number 1,
Yeah.
and I get it. But sometimes with Pickford, he irritates me. Sometimes I don't know what it is about him.
He irritates me.
Does he? Yeah,
He does. I think he's a good goalkeeper, but he faces a lot of shots.
he does face a lot.
So
of
when you
shots.
face a lot of shots, you make a lot of saves.
Yeah.
And
Would-
sometimes them saves can be amazing.
But he's somebody.
Does that make him a good goalkeeper?
Yeah, and sometimes you look at him and think,
You know what I mean?
why did he hold back? Why does he come on out to try and punch or catch or something?
He's erratic.
Because- Very
He-
erratic.
Sometimes
yeah.
he loses his
Yeah.
head.
Yeah,
Would
yeah.
would you have him as England number 1 then? At World
Do you
Cup?
know what? I think he has to be at the moment, but there's a few.
What if Henderson has a good season?
But, yeah,
So no, I can't stand by that.
it's really. How do they decide who's England goalkeeper? Because you got Pickford at Everton.
Ramsdale. When he was at
Ram-
Arsenal, he should have had a shot, personally. Because that was
Ram-
one of his best seasons at the time, I personally think. He should have had a shot.
Ramsdale's playing
Not so
second
much now.
fiddle with Pope.
Pardon? No, I mean now. No.
He's at Newcastle, yeah, and
He's
he's
playing
and,
second fiddle with Pope.
and Pope.
Pope,
did-
yeah.
He had a few.
So-
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
he had a few.
but
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 Pope
they
was
didn't-
been the second goalkeeper. I don't
so these are the options. England
Pope, Henderson,
Henderson,
yeah. Pope,
Ramsdale,
Henderson,
Pickford, and Pope, yeah.
and
4.
it's like
Would you
It's a bit underwhelming selection.
Yeah,
It
when you
is.
think we've had like, I loved Joe Hart. I loved Joe Hart.
We had Green as
Yeah.
well.
He-
We had Green, we had Hart.
Paul Robinson.
I liked Paul
I like
Robinson.
Yeah.
I like Paul Robinson, bit Spurs.
Joe Hart, Man City Joe Hart. Was,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
great.
In his prime as well. in
But his prime,
yeah.
his prime for a goalkeeper wasn't that long, was it?
No.
I think as a goalkeeper from an England point of view, when was the last time we had, apart from probably David Seaman, playing for a top 4-5 Premier League club?
Well, we had Ramsdale, but he wasn't the first choice.
Paul
But
Robinson.
Paul Robinson, yeah. But Hart
You
for
know,
Man City,
Were
he
they-
played
were
for
you
Man
top
City,
forward
didn't he?
at that time?
We were
Joe
fifth.
Hart, probably the last
Man
top,
City, wasn't it?
like,
When he
Yeah,
was
Joe-
like,
yeah,
Joe Hart,
Joe
Man
Hart
City.
was, wasn't
Yeah.
But then he bombed out, didn't he? He
Yeah,
went
it's
to
like,
City.
Yeah.
it's how quick.
West Ham.
Yeah.
Pickford came in.
Yeah,
He's
quite
like-
good. He had a bit of up,
Ever
bit of up
since,
as well.
hasn't he? Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, his prime was very. He was quite good, but his prime was very short, wasn't it?
I,
Yeah.
apart from David Seaman, I can't think of a world-class goalkeeper for England. Pickford's not world-class.
No, I'll agree with you.
And he's probably the best goalkeeper England have
To
had.
choose from that we
Since
have.
Seaman?
We have.
What, Sid Gordon Banks?
Peter Shilton.
Don't start
Shilton.
him off, Alex. Fuck, man.
What?
We just calmed him down.
Gordon Banks did play for
I
West
know
Ham,
we
mate.
did, you
Calm
twat. I
down.
was waiting for the shilting.
Actually,
I
I
was
think
waiting for the shilting, you twat.
Peter Shilton did play for West Ham,
I'm not
alright,
with that.
one or two games. But, no, but I suppose that's one position in the England team that has
Up for debate.
never really been in
Much
the
competition
last
to play
20 years. Name
Maybe
a
now
world class.
for. But then that's why I think it makes it comfortable for
It's
players.
gotta be
world class.
If you haven't got
It's gotta be
competition around
Davidson.
you,
Exactly.
then it can't make you a better player.
No.
Because you haven't got
How
that
have we got off
competition.
topic
'Cause-
here?
I don't know.
Or the English goalkeepers?
It's actually good to save it because we've got an international break coming up in a few weeks.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, yeah, there is, yeah, it's not
Who-
fun.
Right, so
Before we play these
Okay.
boys, before we have
Could-
the
could-
North London derby,
before we go on to that, around the table,
Yeah.
who loves an English international break?
No.
No one. They're
No
shit.
one.
No.
It's bollocks. Let's go away to Latvia. Yeah, fuck off.
What do you learn from
I
that?
don't even know who we've got.
I know, I couldn't give a shit.
Well, I don't know. No, these boys used to because I mean Harry Kane had a good fucking scoring record. Let's be honest.
Right, so that's.
Brett for some reason hates Harry Kane. Don't know why.
So we talked about Everton and we talked about Sunderland. We're now going to move on. The next game was Manchester United 2, Nottingham Forest 2 at the City Ground.
So I made the prediction for that 2-2. I got that. Man United, well, I mean, 2-2 away at Nottingham Forest isn't that bad, is it really?
Well, it is where
From a
Forest
Man
are.
United point of view, it is.
If you look how Forest are this season,
So they conceded, like, I thought they, from what I see in the highlights, they looked like they were absolutely bossing the game, and then Forest just went bang bang.
2 goals in like a minute, I
Yeah,
think
just
it was.
over a minute or something.
Yeah, just over a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, but Forest do have a little bit of quality, and their league position is a little bit skewed from the managerial changes, but they do actually have a good team.
You think they'd be fine?
No, this is because of their start to the season. They're going to be down there, and I do believe that one of Forest and West Ham could definitely fall out of the league.
Really?
Yeah.
I love Forest to go down, man.
I know you
so
would. From
good.
all that shit there was with, as we chatted about in a couple of previous podcasts,
Yeah.
between Forest and Palace beforehand, the whole like European demotion.
And all the Forest fans, like when we lost to Larnaca, they were all going, "Oh yeah, well Palace has found their level." You just like they're sitting in a relegation zone. Fuck off.
I'm sorry. I actually quite like Forest, but the only reason I want to go down is because of the owner.
Yeah,
Because I think he's an
What a prick.
absolute dickhead.
What a
And
prick.
what he has done.
I think this
Yeah,
The
you
Forest
know,
of the club.
he's-
We were all
he's-
supporting Forest
yeah.
last year.
Yeah, You know, because last season, like you say, they weren't going to go and win the league. They weren't going to hit the actual Champions League. But most of the season, they were up there and they held it. And what a manager! What a manager!
Nuno, yeah.
Right? And you know, and for that one little outburst on the pitch in front of all the fans as an owner, you don't do that for starters. Right? If anything's happening, you do it behind the scenes. You don't come out and literally annihilate him in front of the whole stadium of the fans. Right? And then all of a sudden, they had a disagreement because of who we bought, as they say, who we bought in. And then you get rid of him.
That was Edu as well.
Edu left Arsenal to go over there. Yes, he did.
But can I just say, just sorry to interrupt,
Right.
can we just say this is our 3rd episode, and I think we've called Maranaka's a prick in every
Yeah, to be fair. I think we will do every
And I think all the fans are saying that as well. I think all the fans are. So, for Forest Ham side of it, I've got no issue with their team or their fans. But, like you say, it's the owner side. So, unfortunately, until he sort of disappears, which ain't going to happen, I'd like to see him crumble, just to see him crumble, basically.
I have to agree with you in that Nuno took them from a relegation team in the Premier League to battling for Europe, and for him, it just the way in which he conducted himself as an owner in front of Forest
The fans
fans
give him the money.
was disgraceful.
Yeah, disgraceful.
Disgraceful.
Yeah.
And I think that also Nuno, great job at Wolves. Probably not so much time at Spurs.
He didn't get any time.
He was the wrong appointment.
And I think that him going to Forest, probably cemented his place, and actually he's a decent manager.
Yeah.
For him to sack Nuno, we benefit. Great. I'm really happy with that. But what a dick. If you was a manager of any sort of calibre, man, why the fuck would you want to go and work for that prick?
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Because I think I said on, it was the last one.
Sorry,
before.
go on.
But Forest take him out. Forest is a team you'd
Average?
but you'd love to go there, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It's a big club.
Historically, yeah. Currently, no.
We can't say.
One good year. They've had one good year.
Okay, but that. Yeah. Okay.
Historically, they're a great club.
Just a quick question. He
They are a
owns
great
2
club.
clubs, doesn't he?
Olympiacos
And that was the reason with everything with you boys and everything last season, wasn't it? With you dropping down.
Yeah, because we didn't.
Because you,
We didn't email.
So, but is he more focused?
email away.
Is he more focused on
Europa League.
Olympiacos than he is with Forest?
I don't
Would
know.
you say?
I don't know the state of the Greek league.
So he's gone the wrong way back though, hasn't he? Then, because you would have thought the way he's treated the manager and everything and the fans, they're turning on him, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he's trying to run before.
He's trying to push it just that little bit too
He's
far.
got the money
They
to
done
fucking
well.
do it,
They
hasn't
done
he?
well last season. They fell off because they just didn't have that bit to sustain it. To sustain it. So all he needs to do is just like hold it in, invest a little bit more.
What
But
the
it's like
fuck
you
would
as
you
a-
think with Postecoglou?
No, that was,
Like,
that was
seriously.
a rotter.
But you know what he was thinking?
What the
They won
fuck?
the Europa League. Of course, that's what he was thinking.
They also nearly got
Osborne-
relegated.
Yeah.
I'll just remind them about that. We know that.
No, but I'm not saying it because these guys are here. Mitch will back me up on this. He will back me up
I
on
know
this.
he hated Postecoglou the whole fucking time.
The fact of the matter is, he nearly got relegated, mate.
Yeah.
Like, fuck me.
Yeah.
And Spurs
Why
are
would
not-
But then
do
would you
that?
not? So as we're talking about Man United as well, how has he still actually
we've
got
got
his
Man
job?
Well, he's got his bounce at the minute. That's going to keep him in there for a little bit.
And how has he kept it since last season though?
God knows.
No
You know,
Right.
you know, right, okay, so Postecoglou, as you know, you both had a really poor season last season, Man U and you boys, but you both made the final, you edged it, you won it. Now, you sacked your manager after winning Europa League, but he still kept his job. Now, how does that one work? Because you would have probably turned the table and said, actually, he should have got sacked, and not Postecoglou. You know, if you weighed it up like that, is what I'm saying.
I think the only reason he's got his job is because Sir Jim doesn't want to look like he's made a mistake.
He's made a mistake.
I think that's the only reason he's got a job.
A little bit of blind faith.
Maybe a little bit of blind faith. I hope his money comes into it as well. They have to like pay another manager to rebuild. I know they've spent big this year, but I think they've gambled.
Yeah.
You know, gambled on their front line this year, and I don't think they've got much left.
And to be fair,
I know they're a huge club with like
But you
Yeah, but are they a huge club now? And I'm sorry, I have to bring this up. I know we've got the history. No, because you go by history. But if you look over, because everyone now says about like your top 6 teams and stuff like that. Now, Man United have the history with the Fergie years. We all know that, okay? They were established through them, 20-something years when Fergie was in charge? Now, since them 20-odd years since Fergie has actually left, which you could say the same with Arsenal, with Wenger, say, because that was them 2 managers. But what have Man U actually accomplished since Fergie has actually really left? What stage do you say?
I think.
No, but what? With, alright, so Mourinho got.
Cup,
okay.
League Cup.
But what I'm saying, what stage do you say when
Europa
you're not a
League.
top 6?
League, yeah.
So what stage do you say when you're not that top club, which everyone sits on? Man United are the top club still.
Well, I don't think they get top 6 here.
No. But when do you start looking to say, right, a club is not as big as what their history was?
But I think
Does that make sense?
You could start sitting there, but they've been shit and they're still winning like trophies.
Well, yeah, but when was the last
Let's
match
say
you won a
that's-
trophy? What was the last trophy they won? I'm just asking.
Not last year.
Was it Ten Hag?
Yeah, Ten Hag won the Carabao
Was
Cup,
it
didn't he?
Carabao
Newcastle
Cup?
in the final.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
But in Newcastle that has obviously a big trophy, because if that was just the Arsenal thing
So-
they'd won, you'd all knock me for that. I'm just questioning it, that's all.
You don't win trophies at Mel.
FA Cup.
Yeah, so did we.
Yeah, we've got 14 of them.
So if I can, if I can come,
You've got about £1,400 million players as well, you Mel.
It's not what I was getting. You have to turn it. You're just as bad as these twats, aren't you?
so if I can come in with just my point of view on the Man United thing, Amorim has not done well, right? Okay.
Awful, yeah.
However,
Buy-ins, everything.
however,
Yeah, however.
Let's have it right.
Come on, let's have it right.
bear with me before you butt in.
Why do you always look at me for?
Because
He
you're going to
butts
butt in,
as well.
and the reason I'm
Because
going to
you're gonna
butt
be
in,
nasty, aren't
no,
Go on
because you're going to sort of back me up a little bit on this,
Okay.
right? Arteta came in to Arsenal, lost
Legend.
5-6
Fucking
games,
God. Yeah.
battling relegation, and then all of a sudden you give him,
Finishing eighth and all
you
that.
give him time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Does bits.
Yep.
Tottenham, fucking Mourinho, Conte, right? All it, get them gone, no time, don't achieve nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Man United,
Yeah.
Van Gaal,
Yeah.
Mourinho,
Moyes.
Scalzi.
Scalzi, right?
Yeah.
All man, none of them had time. So at what point? I understand it's a winning game, but at what point do you appoint a manager and give them time to put their ideas across, their players, the ones they want in, to play their style, to do that what they want? How long does the manager have?
I think
Because it appears to me,
I
if
think
you're a
so,
manager
you know,
outside,
at least going to give him 3 years.
I actually think it more boils down to the money, personally, and who they buy and the money they're offering out. I think it was, as we know, it's a
if
business.
United had won at the weekend, they would have been second.
They were second, yes. They were.
If
For
they'd
about
have won
10
at the
minutes.
weekend,
Yeah.
if
That
Thomas
would have been
Frank,
4 games in a row.
if Thomas
Yeah,
Frank,
the bloke going his hair, we've
Right.
been fucking loving it. But they've got Tottenham next.
Yeah.
but my point is that if, and I know it's
Easy.
a bit of a subject, before this weekend, if Thomas Frank had beat Wolves, they'd have been second.
Yeah.
If Arsenal have given Arteta time, and now you're pushing for the top slot,
Yeah.
like, is it really the managers?
No, it's the players.
It's plans, yeah.
Right.
Not
So-
even just players in Man United.
So it's
It comes
easy
all
to
the way
turn
the
around and
top.
say about a manager like with Amorim at United, oh, he's shit.
Yeah, but I
I
think...
didn't mean
They've
like
had
that.
some of the best managers in the world there, and they've
but I
not
didn't-
been able to turn it
But Fieldsy,
around.
I didn't mean like that. What I'm stating is, you see how quick these teams do sack managers.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm saying to you is, Man United are, as class and the history and everything like that, as one of, as if not the greatest team that the Premier League's ever seen with Fergie and all that. What I'm saying to you is, with like I said, with the Tottenham and the Man U, the final last season, for them to lose that's if
Oh,
they've
that's awful.
done that, I can understand why he maybe still would be in charge. Okay, be in that position. What I'm saying to you is, I was very confused. The fact is, they lost it, haven't won nothing, right down at the top of the relegation
It was
zone.
a poor Europa League.
And managed to
though,
keep his team. That's
That was
oh
the
yeah.
worst
it was a poor Europa
Well,
League.
we know that. We've
So-
already stated
and
that. We know that.
The two teams in the final
But he
were
still
probably the
kept
best
his
teams
job.
in that competition.
But he
at that
still kept
particular
his job.
time.
That's all I was questioning.
to be runners up.
Around. Yeah.
Not be funny. To be runners up in that competition, one might look at it and say, well, actually, the teams in it were shit.
And didn't they
But
not hit
the
the
bottom line is,
semi-final FA Cup?
you've come second to.
They did actually.
They did, didn't
the
they?
best
Semi-final
teams in
FA
it.
Cup, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think that the thing is with Amron now, if Amron had as much time
So do you
as
think if...
Arteta, will he achieve what Arteta's getting?
No, I don't think so.
Do you know, and do you
No.
know, do you
No.
know why?
Because Arteta is a completely different manager.
I've
You've
had-
had Mourinho,
I've had-
Van Gaal, you've
No,
had
I'm
fucking-
sorry, no.
I understand what you're saying about
Yeah.
giving people time,
Yeah.
and you might have to overlook certain things. I understand.
You're calling out Frank after 9 games.
Hold on. But I'm saying I understand. If you see something in that manager and he's the right fit for the club, but he's just not getting the rub of the green, it's
Yeah.
not working for him, hadn't had his transfer windows to get his players
Yeah.
in, you can argue that.
Yeah.
Like, it's proven. Like,
I will tell you something about Arteta. He came in, he got rid of Adebayor, he got rid of Ozil. No, not Adebayor.
Fuck
Aubameyang,
me,
sorry.
Aubameyang.
Aubameyang, sorry.
That was it.
Aubameyang. I'll just fuck you, you prick. I'll just rephrase myself, right? Now,
That
for a
was a
manager,
genuine question.
I didn't hear your question. I just went fucking better.
Aubameyang.
I know you do, because you get
Classic
it higher
no ball knowledge.
Oh, fuck off! You said this twat. Sorry that I said one word wrong. But for him to come in as a first job as a manager as well, at his age, now we've seen Rooney, we've seen Lampard, we've seen Gerrard. Now don't forget, he's the same era as all them. He's come into a top club, and look how he said top club Arsenal, as a manager for his age, right?
Yeah.
And to come in and get rid of the likes of Ozil,
I respect that.
Aubameyang, alright? Which at the time was a huge
Yeah, no,
thing
I
because they were
respect
controlling our club.
Yeah.
Now, has he done that as his age and everything? But he's had experience as managers. But he's coming to the Man United club, and he's had to come in. Or was he after Scholes? Or was it?
Why? When did
Skull?
Skull?
Oh, fucking Skull.
Scholes.
As
a manager.
Who invited this twat on?
As a manager for Man United.
Do you mean Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
Sorry, Ollie. Yeah, sorry, Ollie. Yeah. Did he come in after Ollie? Was he the manager after? So even Ollie come in as well as that era and fucked up. But did he come in after Ollie?
They came in after
After
10
It was
days.
10
we
days.
are.
Well.
I've just got to have to redirect us, guys, because we're getting away
Yeah,
from
we
the
are,
game.
we are. Yeah, let's do it.
Right, so like we're talking about Man United, Amorim, and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
and we're saying how's he still got his job, and that's what
Yeah.
we're just that's what
Well,
we're getting
we
at.
are moving a bit too away, and we just talk about this game in question.
Yeah.
So, obviously, you think Forest
They could have won it.
Could have won it.
Yeah, good. Cleared off the line.
Murillo.
A double. It was a double defensive block.
haven't seen him for a bit, but Diallo, Ahmad, done well all right today, didn't he?
Yeah, that's one of the goals of the
Goal of the weekend.
Goal, definitely goal of the week. But it's one of those ones where you score like 1 in 500. When the ball,
You-
ball
usually
comes
goes out for a throw.
Yeah.
See your name up in lights.
50p foot. That's out for a
It was a good goal, though, wasn't
That
it?
was a great goal. It was a great
Yeah,
goal.
no, you'd have that as like clap that as you're a fan of the club.
Yeah.
I
Go on.
personally think that's a good result for both teams where they are really.
It's probably a fair result, but it's neither a good result.
It's not a good result, yeah.
I think it's a poor result for United. And
Yeah.
a good
Especially-
result.
That's when they won it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor result for
Yeah.
United.
And then to lose 2 goals in the space of like a minute.
But that
where,
shows
you know,
that
Shows
still
weakness.
that just proves that they've still got it in their locker to bottle it.
Yeah.
And they will. They are not. I know they've won the last 3 games. One was against
Do
Liverpool.
you think that was in
Everyone
their
thinks
heads?
that
Oh,
one.
well,
Do you think
no,
that was in
yeah.
their heads, though, with United? Oh, we've turned the corner now, yeah, let's just go.
Probably.
Well,
And
a little
then-
bit.
There's a
think-
few fans creeping up saying we're
A
back.
little bit.
Of course it was.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I think Man United players are mentally really weak.
There was a few people on Facebook saying,
Absolutely.
"Oh, we're now second. We're now going to fight Arsenal for the Premier League." And it's like, "Oh, behave
What the
yourselves."
fuck said that?
Nathan Bale for starters, and I literally pushed down and went, "You were saying," because they were second when they were winning 1-0. They were second.
I think that one of the things with teams in the Premier League is, as I'm sure we've all said many times, is it isn't when the top teams play the top teams, It's when the top teams play.
Those
teams
away.
that are
Yes.
fighting.
Like when we slipped up last
They're
season.
the games.
Your Brighton, your Palace,
Your West
Your
Ham,
Forest,
your
your
Palace,
West Ham.
your Forest.
If you can't put
Yeah.
points up against them
Yeah.
teams,
Yeah.
you're not going to be in that top.
Yeah.
because everyone
echelon
raises their
play.
game on
course they do.
well, you know those big games you see. Everyone's
And the
sort of-
relegation
Yeah.
like battle,
They got
like
nothing
we
to
are
lose.
now,
Yeah.
right?
The-
100%
especially when it
Newcastle
gets-
today.
Yeah.
Let's use that.
You-
Right?
yeah.
We lost to Brentford, we lost to Leeds. Newcastle probably coming down to us today and thinking, well, this is a given.
Do you think
And the West
Newcastle
Ham
is
players-
that?
Yeah, no, I do.
Remember
I think the
on-
West Ham
when-
players are going to be
when-
like,
Do you know that?
"Fuck,
Yeah.
we need.
Do you think that
form."
was a huge mistake for Newcastle with the Isak side of things?
Yeah.
And for Isak himself as well, for his career?
Ah, not when the player wants to go. When the player wants
Yeah,
to
yeah,
go,
yeah,
get him
yeah.
gone.
No, I totally agree
Get
with
him
that.
gone.
But
Yeah,
Newcastle
I
aren't, I know they got taken over, but they're not the team that we saw last season, are they?
I do agree with you with those relegation sides.
They're the ones.
I remember a couple of years ago, Arsenal had the title and they lost to Southampton, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, they got relegated.
That was a little
Your
after
shit.
we beat them as well, wasn't it?
So,
What's Southampton?
I think we beat them,
Fucking
then they
injured,
lost to
you twat.
Southampton,
Yeah.
then they lost to...
yeah.
What have you got to wind me up for?
Is that what they come
What have you
first
got to win
First losers again. Is that, is
Yeah.
that-
for? Where's the Liverpool fan when we won it?
Okay, boys, all right.
Let's get to the big stuff.
That's that. Who's the next game?
Right, okay, we've got 3 more games to cover.
Right, let's do it. Let's do it
So,
quickly.
the game
Right,
that
no.
kicked off yesterday was Anfield, Liverpool 2, Aston Villa 0.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I think that would have been such a different game if that went in that Villa goal hit.
Post, yeah.
That
That would have been a
shame.
completely different
But
game, yeah.
they couldn't carry on slumping like they had to.
No,
Like they were
and do
gonna,
you know what? It wasn't a shock because I had a few messages and it's like,
They are
you don't expect Liverpool to lose so many games. Right, they've had a little bad run. Liverpool have still got the players and the quality there. You know, the big question is going to be next week. It's Liverpool Man City. That's going to be
Tasty.
that's
Tasty.
going to be
What?
the question. Okay, because Man City have now hit their form again,
Yeah.
but Liverpool, they've got a win on Villa, but that in itself is a 6-pointer for both sides.
It's a great
Okay.
game for you, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
you
you
take
can-
any result.
Generally, I want to draw. Generally, obviously, because we've got Sunderland, but I want to draw. But obviously, either way, with the points that Liverpool have dropped, possibly I'd probably go for Liverpool over Man City because they've got a win today again as well.
Where is it?
There's
I
6 or
don't-
7 points
I
in
don't-
between, I think.
I don't think
It's
Canati.
at the Etihad.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't.
But I don't think Liverpool will beat him.
I don't think Van Dijk and Canati will be able to handle Haaland.
No,
definitely
no.
not Canati.
They
But-
are
but-
coming with
even we couldn't. Oh my God, Haaland's scored. He's the only one that scored
The
with
guy
us.
is
You know,
awesome.
he's
Do you know
insane.
what? When he scored that goal against you, he
Yeah.
made Gabriel look like he was running in quicksand. Gabriel's quite quick.
Yeah.
Haaland.
Yeah, he
just,
did. He did.
Yeah.
He's
But
so
still didn't get the 3 points. But
no, he didn't.
Haaland did make the biggest words ever, didn't he? The other season, let's be honest.
Stay
Stay humble.
What did he say? Stay humble.
Yeah, yeah.
And after
He's-
that, what
he's-
happened? They
he's-
crumbled.
Yeah, but he's probably saying it because they won a quadruple not that long ago and you've won fuck all. So
Why have you always got to fuck it up here? It was a fucking sensible conversation. Did they win a quadruple? No, they
Get
didn't.
ready, Brett.
No.
Did they?
5,
No one's won a
4,
quadruple.
sorry, mate. They won
3,
treble.
Right,
2,
what quarter was it? You prick.
1.
Sorry,
So
mate.
fuck you. Don't wind me up. You haven't told, did you? Right, you can all watch this, right? This is why I'm here, because you'll wind me up. It was a mutual conversation, you dickhead. Fuck off, will ya?
Anyway,
On to the next game.
All right, okay. Well, just quickly, do you think that Liverpool are genuine title challengers?
yeah, of course they are.
Yeah.
Of course they are. Of course they are.
They just had a dip. Arsenal
Yeah.
had one. City already had one.
We haven't had one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
and
you
And we
did, I said you
won't.
would.
Not how solid we are.
All right,
We
okay.
didn't see 3 goals all season. Woo woo.
It's Arsenal,
It's going to
Man.
be Chelsea's record.
It's Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's one of them
probably
three.
in that order. For,
Yeah.
Liverpool have their form. Listen, Man City with Haaland. No matter what Man City do, you got Haaland up there. He scores your goals. So
and-
you can concede 2 goals. Haaland's going to score you 3
And
or
that's
4.
actually a really good leading because the next game is Man City 3, Bournemouth 1, and Haaland scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
I
You
don't know
just
if
can't
you've seen
control
the
him.
picture
Mate.
when he goes through for his first
Yeah.
goal. Ryan Shirky heads it to him. Ryan Shirky's putting his hands up already.
He's
He knows straight
What's he
away.
doing? I missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, his hands up already.
It's already celebrated.
Give it
Yeah.
to Ross Barkley.
It's amazing. The
Love
thing
it.
is though, if you I was watching it.
Yeah.
As soon as he went through, I went, well, let's go.
Let's go.
I was thinking FPL points, thank you. I did captain him. but he's just so good.
He really is. He really is.
And like you say, he's got to be the best striker in the world.
The only person who can stop
Haaland
him
has
is him.
to be.
Yeah.
If he don't want to turn up.
He's
Like-
superhuman. There's something about him that's not quite right. It's like almost
Do you know what
alien-like.
do you know
he
what
jumps
his-
above everyone else.
Do you know what? This is
He
where
doesn't
Leeds
do-
are slipping up a little bit here. Because you know what he wants to do before he retires?
Yeah,
he
I know,
wants to
yeah,
win
Leeds
Champions
United.
League.
Yeah.
Because that was his passion. His dad's.
He
was
should have
Leeds.
been English.
But
Yeah, he could have.
He
Yeah,
could have
he
been.
could have been.
Born in
I
Leeds.
want to be Norwegian.
I know.
Perfect came.
Can you imagine?
Even if it was English, he still went fuck all.
Have you heard his accent though? Have you heard his Leeds accent? Oh, it's so good. Are you alright? Are you alright? It's so good.
I think the thing is with Haaland as well is like he's one of them strikers that doesn't like. You got a couple of different strikers, and you got a striker that gets the ball, takes on 2-3 people, shoot, bang, goal. Haaland's not that player.
He's there though.
He's there.
If you give
He
him the
reads
ball,
game, mate. He
it
just
will
reads
just
the game.
push off 2 or 3 people, bang.
But he's the only
strong.
player I
Comes
know
in the
to
box,
have his
head,
physique,
bang.
He
but to
doesn't
have the
like-
pace as well.
He doesn't score the
Almost
goals
like
he
he
used
doesn't
to.
need to try.
Yeah.
Physical,
But
like
for
literally.
his
Yeah.
physique, but his pace as well. So you see Gokrez, now I saw against Palace, right? Now with Gokrez, right, but he's got not that pace with one-on-one.
No,
because
Lacroix
and he's quite a solid bloke. He's not tall, but he's quite solid. He hasn't got that fast. But with Haaland, he's got the long legs, but you give him that, you not send that ball long, his pace is straight past defender, and you think,
He is like
how are you so quick as well?
He is like
with
the
that-
Ivan Drago
with that
in
over
the
beast fucking
Made in a
solid,
Lab.
you know what I mean?
He's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no quality. And I'm disappointed Krupi didn't score today, actually.
Yeah, close.
Yeah.
It was close.
Yeah,
It was
good. But Bournemouth did actually play well. They did.
They laid the glove.
Beat by a better side.
They were.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world for Bournemouth.
No.
is it?
They weren't
They're
expected.
flying.
They weren't
Yeah.
expected to get anything from there, really.
Yeah, they're
That
flying.
still leaves them in fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're flying.
Depending on what Sunderland do tomorrow, they'll still be 4th, 5th.
Yeah.
Which is
For them.
Amazing.
more
Amazing.
than
Yeah.
they
Amazing.
expected,
Yeah.
you know, this point of the season.
Amazing.
Shoot.
Now, shall we move on to the
Move on to
the big game in London?
Sherry. Yeah.
Have we got enough time or you cut off now?
No, because you've been taking all the time, mate.
That just me, is it?
Come on now, let's
Welcome
hear
back.
it.
So just to give whoever's watching a bit of context, the last game that we're going to comment on is Tottenham 0, fucking nothing, Chelsea 1.
Can I just say,
No.
did you even think you were going to get something from that game?
no,
You
no,
never
no.
fucking beat
I
Chelsea.
predicted
We're gonna
2-1
win, but I'm gonna
It's the manner.
I'm gonna allow Mitch to say his words first.
And I, can I
Hello,
just say
mate.
really quick before
Direct
you guys
nervous,
rant, I have to say it, 1-0 flattered you. They should have
Yeah.
battered
massively.
you,
Can
mate.
I just ask a quick
Sharp
question
terrible.
before we start? Are we talking about Newcastle, Blackburn or Tottenham? I'm just questioning it. Because I was at Newcastle last tonight and I was just double checking.
Where you go?
Don't say nothing.
Sorry boys, that was a private joke. I had to check you out there.
Go on, Mitch. You say
Go for
Yeah,
it.
well, I did not expect us to get a result. This kind of brand of football we're playing at the moment isn't attractive to watch, and then when you actually play at home, regardless of whether to who you're playing against, only like one shot on target, and it was the most tepid, half-assed attempt on
I thought it
goal.
was a good save actually, because the defender was in front of the keeper when he curled it. Personally,
Really,
no, I'm just trying to hover you.
really, like, it's not a great watch at Spurs at the moment, and we see the incident after the game with Jet Spence and Mickey van der Ven going past Thomas Frank when he offered his hand out.
They
And
didn't
they
offer
just
his hand out. He asked him to go and clap to your fans.
But they totally blanked him and walked down the tunnel.
Do you not
And
find that disrespectful as a fan
this? Hold on. This to me actually shows a level of the players are doing what Thomas Frank asked them to do, but they are doing it half-heartedly and getting piss poor results from it, really. And it's like we're defensive football, but we can't defend and we concede easy goals. I mean, that goal yesterday, Van der Ven, I'm a massive staunch defender of him. I think he's good,
though?
but
Shocking.
but
He screwed up, yeah.
that was fucking terrible.
But it happens. You know, we've seen Sanudo Gabriel
But
screw up.
things only happen like that is when you're not concentrating, you're not switched on, you're not motivated. So what is going on behind the scenes, I do not
I
know.
think your players like sort of went there thinking We're winning this.
No, you see, I think you're a bit harsh there. You've had Thomas Frank come in for 10 games. You're 4th in the Premier League. Before that, I think you were 3rd, wasn't you, before the games?
We've got up to 3rd.
Okay. Now, I think you have just played Chelsea. Now, I think personally, you've actually been a bit harsh with your particular result, and maybe you said about Van der Ven and that with yesterday's result. Now, you said you're great at home. We know that. You're better away. We understand that at the minute. But I still think you've been a little bit harsh with Frank and what you just said. You're up back. You were 17th last season, and you were losing
was
most.
A total anomaly of a season.
But what I'm saying to you, yeah. But you've got Thomas Frank come in. Now, I wouldn't question Thomas Frank. You know, you've got to give him a bit of time. He's now coming from Brentford to you. He's got to get the understanding with your players. And I understood when he tried to say to Van der Ven, look, he wants to do, because he's done Brentford, he wants to show you the fans, look, we are sorry we just lost to Chelsea. Mind you, Chelsea, okay, not Wolves.
World champions.
If you're world champions, if you want to put it under that belt. And all he says, look, go and show fans a bit of appreciation. Look, we are sorry about today. So I think it's a little bit harsh to come flying in like that with your position on that Premier League, and as a new manager, which we just spoke about managers, to come in within 10 games.
Do you think
that's my personal opinion?
Do you think they look good though?
Have you actually watched us play?
I watched it yesterday. Yes, yeah.
Nearly as tough a watch as ours.
And I still think,
he's dead.
And I hate to say it, you've been actually quite lucky with quite a few results this season where.
Thoughts on really quickly. Thoughts on Xavi Simons.
Not good.
Coming in because
booed off.
Booed off.
Did he get booed off?
Booed off.
So I know
He got booed off. He didn't get booed off. He got cheered off.
Nah, did he? Well done. Playing shit.
Because we are. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to interject with that. Right?
Yeah.
We are fucking shit, mate. Now, you were
Mine.
Because Fieldsy asked me, what? You got 3rd in the league? What are you 3rd in the league? What are you moaning about? You're in the Champions fucking league. I said, but it's shit. We all love football, right? We all love to see good football. Forget where we are in the league. Forget what European competition we're in.
No, we play most world football. Don't we win the league?
Right? We used to play football as kids. We were like, that was a shit game. We are watching fucking crap gash football.
We're 4th in the Premier League.
Oh, shut up!
Let's have it right. Fucking hell.
Can I ask you both, as you those, can I ask you both a question? What is your prediction this season for finishing in this league?
At the moment, we're fucking relegated.
We're going.
I say that
from one game.
Right?
From one game.
No, it's not just one game.
It's not one game.
But you're up there, aren't you?
Against Bournemouth, we all wank. Against
Bournemouth, Bournemouth for fine it.
We all wank. Against Monaco.
Bodo Glimt.
So
Bodo Glimt, tough place
how
to
long
go.
do you give Thomas Frank in? If that's your assessment of it at the minute, do you give him a whole season like you had with?
For me,
it's too early. Right? I am not a Frank out, but I'm neither a Frank sector either.
Okay.
So at the minute, it's like we've got to give him time.
What does he need to do?
I don't know. Shove a rock.
Win the fucking league, Champions League, 100 points. Otherwise, we won't be fucking happy.
Because I'll sit in and agree a little bit with him.
Fieldsy over there who loves Spurs to lose. Even because we're West Ham and we fucking hate Tottenham trying to prevent the right. It is. We don't give a shit about West Ham. We don't give a fuck. You're like, we hate Tottenham. We hate them. Sucky Jack Wilshere.
I will agree with you to a little bit. You're another. It must be a North London thing, but you are.
Whoa! Calm down. Fuck off.
Tough what, mate. Yeah, try watching all 90 minutes of it every single game. It's horrible. And I'm sorry if I'm ranting, but I can't help it.
No, but you need to. Yeah, that's what we want. Go on, keep
I
ranting.
love it,
Yeah.
Alex.
Come on, Alex.
Keep going.
Show them going, Alex.
Oh, mate, we are traffic cones. Right?
so easy to pass through.
So, you know, when the manager puts out those little plastic cones, I want you to pass round, and then we're going to put that little plastic wall of players in the wall to take free kicks around. Right? That is the pictures of all of our Spurs players.
You need a Kane and a song back, don't you?
Oh, mate.
How we've gone from Kane.
You
to
have
Son
that with
is-
Charleston, and I'm sorry, but he's not done you any justice at all.
Oh,
has
he's
he?
terrible.
He's terrible.
But I remember. I think I asked you maybe last week or something like that. Your thoughts on Kolo Muani? I don't think he's doing too much either.
No.
At this point in time,
He
you can
hasn't
stick.
really had any minutes, really.
You can't say he looks exciting when he comes on.
Kolo Muani is the
He's
best
done
option
bits.
we've got.
He's done
So why
bits
is he
and
not
pieces
starting?
and
He's
shown
been
some
injured.
flashes.
No, I
The
don't.
defender's scoring the most goals.
I don't
Actually, I can't say that.
understand. I don't understand Frank's logic because one time he's got Richarlison up there, and then next
Oh,
game
don't
he's
get
got
me
Tell
started
up
on that
there,
fucking idiot.
and then he's going to put Kolo Muani
But
in
it's
there,
his misses,
and then he's
isn't
going to
it?
put Bergvall on the left wing one day.
What was
and
that
it's-
about?
It's chess pieces. It really is. Like he's the Tinker Man.
Bergvall one was really weird.
It was concussion.
But
He apparently failed like the concussion checks, so had to get subbed off.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah,
That's what you got very happy about. Oh.
He thought he was alright to carry on, but they went, oh no, you're right.
I personally think, and I hate to say
one
this,
eyes looking over there.
I'm alright to carry on this way.
now I personally think, and I hate to say this, now I think Thomas Frank will actually do you a lot of good if you give him a bit of time. Like with Arteta Arsenal,
I hope you're right.
he done it with Brentford. Right? I know with Brentford they've always had that the manager or the sub manager, haven't they, or assistant coach. And that's what they've always done.
But it's
But
really
he's
hard
done
at the
one in
minute.
Brentford. I think he will do you good if you give him a little bit more time.
The problem is the Tottenham fan.
More than 9 games?
Tottenham fans aren't exactly like the easiest people to.
Mohammed, they start worse than them when they were 17th all season.
Yeah, but when you're doing shit at home.
Yeah, it's the home bit, isn't it?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
If you're
I've been
away
down
from
watching-
home, I think you get away with it a little bit.
But the thing is, when we go 1-0 down and then we go in at half time, right, you expect a reaction. And all the times that I have seen Spurs,
get out there and
it's like, I don't know what
Sorry, fans.
because it comes out exactly the same. And then Frank doesn't make a substitution until 65 minutes.
I think I said last week as well. I find your transition in play when you look at when you've got like your Kuduses and your what's the Odebear, whatever. You've got some relatively quick players.
Yeah.
But no
Playing
skill.
things like Jerry Simmons and stuff like that. But you don't move from.
Oh god, it's so stiff.
So say for instance, like someone's got an attack and Vicario catch it and all that. That point to get it to your front three is by the time you've done anything, it's like they've got 2 walls of 4, and you're stuck there, and then you're
It's so
you're wondering
slow.
how to get.
It's
very
it's
slow.
so slow.
It's really pedestrian, and fucking hell, mate, we have got Richarlison.
Hang on, well, you loved him in the first 2 games because he scored more goals than we did all last season. In the first 2 games, he was like, well, we've got his answer back.
This is strange.
At the minute,
Was it 3 goals or something?
Right now, I'd rather have Eddie and fucking Ketty up top, and he's ash.
He got a goal on target for Arsenal.
I was about to
Against
say,
Arsenal.
last time to get shot on target against Arsenal.
I'd rather have Ketty right now, mate.
I reckon you need to buy better in January.
I think he's fucking better than
That's the
what
time I
we've
was
got.
going to
Just
ask
a
you.
shit
Do you think you'll buy in January?
Yeah.
You have to buy a
Yeah,
striker.
I think this.
But we all know about January
This
transfer window. It's not
supposed
huge, is it?
new ownership said they're going to put some money into the club, but we all know.
All the prices are heightened in Jan as well.
Yeah.
Everyone knows how much a striker
How
costs.
much? Yeah.
No, it's a tough thing, you know.
Gokares was like 50 something mil, wasn't he?
Oh, excuse me, but look at Sesko and all that. That's not a bad fucking deal for us. He scored more goals than even Salah this season, so fuck you. Just saying.
He scored 4
Just
goals.
saying, mate.
We've all been from like 5 yards.
It doesn't matter. It's fault. They still count. It's 3 points. It's clean sheets. So you argue it.
Jokeres is a fox in the box.
It's what Jokeres does off the ball, though, boys. That's where you know enough about football.
What
Just
sort of
state it.
player do you think you have to invest in? Because I think Jerry Simmons will be alright.
Give him time. Mitch thinks it's a piss out.
Mitch hates every fucker at Tottenham anyway.
We don't have to give Simmons time. We just have to give him time to adjust. It's the people like Richarlison, Brennan Johnson have been there for a while, and they're more than plateau.
I think Brendan Johnson, you give way too much hate to all these Tottenham fans.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not saying I rate him
I
massively.
can't wait. I'll swap Ismail Assar with Brendan Johnson.
Fuck no.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
When you've got a winger who doesn't want to or can't take on his man,
At least he scores your goals though.
tap-ins at the back post. And he hasn't done one all season.
Well, your striker can't do it, so someone's got to fucking do it.
Well, he's not doing it. I'm not celebrating him.
But you look. Who was your top goal scorer last year?
Brennan fucking Johnson.
So
But look at the
Give him
teams.
a break.
Look at the teams he scored against.
So
Are you
fucking
making
hell.
off
Well, so
the
if he didn't score those goals, you'd be sitting there crying. One, because you're in the Championship, and two, you'll be sitting there crying because you'd be losing goals against shit people.
He was there to put them away and served a purpose last year, but on the whole, if you are looking in an upward trajectory, he is not good enough to be there.
So what sort of player? What you want, like a
So
like an Alanga or something, like really quick or something?
We've benched.
Bargain.
Yeah, we've benched.
Really? Mate, that's why you're thinking shit.
We've benched Brennan Johnson and gone for Kudus.
Kudus is good timing.
That's an upgrade, yeah.
Yeah.
Should be exactly total upgrade. So
Should be.
Like I will have Brennan Johnson on my bench, and like when a game gets stretched in the last 10 minutes and the team's pushing forward, play him on and play him up on the fullback, and then just thread balls through. He's dangerous at that. But other than that, what else can he do? Like his actual all-round play is not very good.
What's your prediction in 3 weeks when you play us?
Yeah. Do you know what? All right. Do you know what? You're gonna fucking hate me.
I'm not gonna already hate you because you're wearing that shirt. But go on.
And it's gonna contradict everything I've been saying.
It's the sort of game you go and win, isn't it?
I reckon we're gonna do them.
Is it? It's like
I think we're gonna do them.
Yeah, but it's like the Man City thing. Do you know when you
You
just
reckon
win
you do it?
random fucking? You can be dog shit.
Everything points to the fact.
So Richarlison's going to get like a hat trick against us.
It wouldn't surprise.
Did I say that, Brett?
No, but
Did I say that?
I'm asking
Did I
you.
say that, Brett? Did I say that?
Okay, what do you reckon the score then?
I think we're gonna do you 1-0.
I'll tell you what, if Richarlison gets a hat trick, I'm gonna fucking laugh in your face.
I can tell you now
That's
that's
it.
not
If Charlie
going to
gets a
happen.
hat trick, I'm not coming to the next fucking podcast.
Fucking up.
We've
You have
got
to drag me out.
Yeah, we've got. All right, we'll do our predictions and then we'll have to close down because we're gonna.
we are a little bit out
That's
of
fine.
time.
Right.
Fine.
Right, so we're going to predict what? Copenhagen? Are we going for Europe?
We'll probably we'll scrape something against.
So you think you'll beat us, but you're going about scraping against Copenhagen,
Yeah.
but you're going to beat us.
Obviously,
Oh my god!
Copenhagen's a bit more of a difficult game.
Is it really?
Can I just pick because we
Love
haven't
it.
mentioned them yet this episode? Bodo Glimt. I put a bet on them this week. They lost.
Where were they?
They were away from home.
Exactly.
It's a hard place to go.
Right, lads. Do
Right.
we have any closing thoughts before?
Yeah, I'll just chuck it out there while I
I've got one
can.
as well.
Elephant, top of the league, and that's what I'm standing by. I've got another week to sit by it, and I'll enjoy it while I can.
Hey, you're going to be top of the league for a while. But
You are gonna be-
Well, I'm just chucking out
New
what I
Year.
can at the minute, okay? I'm a gooner, and at the minute we're loving it. 3 goals conceded, another clean sheet this weekend, another goal not on target for us. Take it up.
You're
while I
not as
can.
much as a
Done.
gooner as Lee Gunner, though, are you?
I can't wait to see Lou fucking Gunner.
What
mate.
do you want to say? What do you want to say, mate?
I want to say it doesn't matter what Tottenham do this weekend. They can win 7 fucking nil, and you cunts won't still be happy.
We've lost twice this week. You're like, oh, just be fucking happy.
I feel to love that man.
Never happy.
Wait,
Never happy.
even if I was
Sack
happy.
Frank. Sack him. We're shit. 4th in the league.
Fuck you,
Get
brilliant.
gone.
Brilliant.
Hang on.
Yeah, mate.
I'm filthy. I'll fucking tell you.
You know what? I cheered on West Ham today. Fuck you guys. Don't get down. Mick, anything to say before we go down? Right, cheers, boys.
I think that's everything. And I think,
Yeah, I thought so.
everybody who's watching, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
And we'll
Please do.
see you all again next
Yeah,
week
yeah.
for another
Yeah.
episode.
Take care, lads. Another
Cheers.
episode.
Cheers.
Cheers.